Hi everyone, here is AhkTaar. Welcome back on my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm gonna talk about the new legendary hero wheel that is coming this Friday. He is pretty interesting. He has a pretty unique kit, and if his skills are enhanced, then trust me, he's gonna deal a lot of damage. I wasn't expecting this amount of damage based on his defense. Look at this. This is a basic attack. It can lower the attack of the target by 40%, and it deals 660% death damage to a single enemy, which is a huge. Trust me, this is a huge. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Even all damage dealer in the game doesn't have this high amount of damage on the basic attack. So he is a tank, but he is the highest damage dealer in the game with the basic attack. This is pretty huge. I think the biggest one is Lucifer, but he has maybe, I don't remember exactly, 400 attack damage coefficient, or 500, something like this. And this is 660%. Normally, it's the damage coefficient of an ultimate. So he is pretty insane. You want to use him with Catherine. With Catherine and Ben Austin, if I remember correctly, because when you use a counter attack on or a pursue, you get a softness on him. Softness is the buff used in order to enhance the basic attack. So if you use Ben Austin, you will almost always can be able to use this skill enhanced, and this is so great. But otherwise, at the beginning of the fight, you have 2 layers of softness, cut, and rage, so every skills are enhanced, which is pretty nice. So you can remove buffs on one target and deal a lot of damage with that also. Pretty interesting. Apply a rest to buffs for 2 turns, and increase the defense of your allies by 60% using that. I'm not a super fan at the moment of defense up. The defense doesn't increase a lot the damage reduction at some point in the game, so I'm not super fan of it, but still. So here we have 40% up to 90% chance to lower the attack of the target using that. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. So let's have a look to the damage. So I want to increase my defense with Pauline. So now I have a lot of defense on him, and I'm gonna increase, let's imagine I want to use him as a DPS. So let's make some crit, because probably it's gonna be the way you want to play him. So let's do some poisons. And let's use the basic attack now on this one in order to see the damage he can do. 500k on the basic attack. And it's the hero trial, so he doesn't have a lot of defense. Normally with a defense up 60%, he should have, if you have enough defense on him before, he should reach maybe higher than 50k defense, or maybe 60k defense, something like this. It can be a super great unit to bring for the guild boss. I'm pretty sure of that. It is just insane. I like it a lot. And also, if you have some exclusives on him, he's gonna be almost impossible to kill. If you have the first one against bosses, he won't take any crit because he always have a shield, and he is immune to dot damage, which is pretty nice for all content in the game. Then he is gonna be able to provoke enemies using all skills and have some chance to not consume any layer of softness, cut, and rage. And yeah, this is pretty interesting. So let's try something different. Let's imagine I have only one exclusive on him, so he's not going to take a lot of damage. I want to replace Nita by Ben Austin, for example. Where is Ben Austin? Here he is. And let's try something with this kind of team. So in order to see if it's gonna work against Catherine, Catherine, Nazil, Nicholas. Where is Nicholas? I'm not sure this kind of team is gonna work, to be honest, but let's try this. Let's try it. I'm probably gonna lack some damage with that, so I'm gonna get frozen, etc. Let's put Esindo instead of him, because you want to use him against teams with some silence, etc. So where is Esindo? She is red mark. So this is Esindo, and now let's try to put this. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. Maybe I should replace someone in my team. So I get some extra turn meta. I'm gonna lower the speed of him. Yeah, he can be frozen, so it's not gonna work with that. So for PvP, I don't know if he is gonna be a great unit to bring, because what do you want to play with him? I mean, against this kind of team, you don't have many things to do. You need a high resistance on a space, and then you need nothing else. Space, DPS to remove buffs, because Pauline is gonna put a lot of buffs on enemies, and then high damage dealers in AoE, something like Margarita, etc. So I'm not sure that this can work here, but maybe we can do something. He is gonna get a shield at the beginning of the fight, right? So let's try this against Lucifer in order to see what happens. I want to remove Santa because I don't want to get frozen on him. So let's try this. Okay, I don't have the shield anymore on him, so it's not working. Because I'm taking too much damage. How can I do that? Let me guess. Okay, it's still running in behind. I'm on a user interface and it's still running, so I can't change things. This is annoying. So I'm dead again, so let's try again and try to be fast. So let's remove her exclusives. Maybe I want only the first exclusive on her, so she's gonna play before Lucifer. Do I have... No, I have no shield anymore. Yeah, I had no shield anymore, so let's remove her and just try to take Lucifer damage. And yeah, it's working. I took no damage. And now let's increase my defense. Still, again, I take no damage. Let's increase my crit rate, crit damage. And let's remove the stealth. And look at the damage. He is dead. I mean, he is great against high damage dealers, because every turn he's gonna get a shield on him and he deals a crazy amount of damage. So let's try to do this. Buff my defense. I take no damage. Look at that, I take just no damage and I deal a crazy amount of damage. So he can be really interesting for dungeons to protect your team, lower the attack of the enemy with the basic attack and deal a lot of damage based on his defense. I really like this hero, to be honest. So that was all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, as usual, please like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.